Harigizano. Hey friends. Welcome back. What's going on? I'm late today because I do not feel amazing today. And Kaylee was home sick yesterday and today. She's feeling great now. Seems to be back to normal. But whatever she had, I got it. So that's my excuse for being slow, for being late. And I don't know. Say a prayer for me, would you? I'll pray for you. You pray for me. I'm starting with tarot today, it looks like. I got some feedback that a tarot is wanted. So, sure, let's do it. Let's do tarot. The first thing that came out, don't be surprised, Page of Swords. This has been coming out. Sometimes the Page of Swords is a stalker. It's a watcher. I'm not getting any like super creepy vibes, but people are watching. Eight of Wands is clarifying that. That's some activity, action, manifestations, and the Sun. Happy, heartwarming, illuminating. Like it's being seen kind of for being like you're getting all kinds of things done in the sun. Eight of Swords. This can sometimes be a mental prison. In the traditional tarot, the picture is that, the person is bound and blindfolded and surrounded by swords, but they can actually free themselves with one of those swords. So sometimes it's like a chosen mental prison. Take a little pause to make a decision. Two of Swords is making a decision. It's having to go within and decide this or that. This or that. It's a very quiet energy. I think also in the traditional tarot, she has her mouth covered. So she's not saying anything. It's very quiet. And then Six of Swords is the next thing out here. And this is moving on to calmer waters after some kind of conflict or challenge. And what's clarifying that is the Four of Pentacles, which is stability. So after this conflict or challenge, there is stability and grounding. And I just heard patience. Now you have more patience after you just went through this storm. Some kind of storm. Okay. I'm going to get a few more. Why not? Let's do it. Ace of Swords, Six of Cups. I'm gonna stop right there. Ace of Swords is a beginning. Could be an idea, like a new inspiration, a new idea, a new understanding. Could be downloads, spiritual downloads. Six of Cups is about family, soul ties, spiritual connections. I will clarify these. With this Ace of Swords, I'm feeling like it's something, again, it's a beginning, it's new. It's like so new that you're not talking about it yet. You haven't told anybody about this new realization. So they jumped on the floor. Of course it's the Tower. Whatever it is, it's kind of mind-blowing. It's like, holy. Is it related to this family, to these soul connections? Probably, I want to say. The matters of the heart and healing. Maybe a discussion or conversation came up with a family member or a close friend that you learned new things or understood new things, which could have been painful to hear And it's activating the heart chakra, stabbing the heart chakra. Like, this is also about healing, though. I mean, it is difficulty and trial, but it's also about healing. So when these things come to light, it's so that you can heal them. So you can heal them. And I'm seeing the Fool here on the bottom, which is a new beginning. And the Four of Wands, which keeps coming out for us. Then again, this is community, family. Let's get a couple of cards of advice based on all that. Maybe this is your reading, maybe it's not. I'll pull a couple of oracle cards after this. Maybe read a little bit of Nectar of Devotion, Bhagavad Gita. There's the Tower again. Rut-row. So people who are new to tarot, the Tower is like a surprise. It's usually, something very unexpected that may shake the foundation of what you knew to be your reality. Or it's not always bad, but it's mostly always surprising. A lot of people don't like surprises. King of Wands. This King of Wands has been coming out also, right? He's very capable. He's very intentional, I want to say. He's powerful. He can get things done because he knows how to channel that energy. But also he's practically fearless. Okay, maybe nothing's coming out of there. I'll get some clarifiers. In some ways, the King of Wands reminds me of the Magician, in that he knows how to make things happen. He knows how to get things done. King of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Four of Swords. I want to say, be a well-rounded individual. Usually when I am asking for advice and the cards come out, it is to embody this energy. So again, I describe the King of Wands as this intentional, powerful, effective. It's a masculine energy, yang energy, getting things done. And then the King of Pentacles is here also, which is very much about stability and long term and reliability, having things very abundant and just settled. You don't have to worry about anything. Queen of Swords, this is truth speaking. It's very clear also, again, about intention, about words, knowing that words matter. Words are creating your reality. And Four of Swords is about healing. This is very quiet energy. Quiet in the sense that a lot of this healing is done internally, but also it's not something you share with everybody when you're going through that sort of thing. Just being in this, embodying these energies of, effectiveness, powerfulness, magic in some ways even, and stability, abundance, truth, clarity, like that is healing. Just being in those kind of energies, that is healing. I was thinking about this sort of thing recently, how to counteract, when somebody's in a habit of doing things they know are toxic for them, or doing things that just promote a toxic lifestyle, basically. Usually people who are depressed can get into cycles like this. And, it becomes easy to stay in something like that if that becomes your norm. But when you decide that it's time to do something about it and you want to get out of that, there are little acts you can do to climb your way into goodness, to raise your consciousness, to elevate your spirit. And while you're in that state of depression, it feels totally counteractive. You don't want to do any of these, spiritual or fun or wholesome things. But that's what you have to do to climb out. So things like chanting the holy name, prayer, reading scripture, even just listening to kirtan, counteracting all these other things, doing some service. So I don't know, I think somebody needed to hear that today. Hopefully a person tuning in, that would be nice. And gratitude is also another way to totally change your energy. I'm going to grab a Bhagavad Gita card from here and just read from the actual book. This is 269. Let's see what the difference is, huh? This one says, what is night for all creatures is the time of awakening for the self-controlled, and the time of awakening for all beings is night for the introspective sage. 269. What is night for all beings is the time of awakening for the self-controlled, and the time of awakening for all beings is night for the introspective sage. Good job, Mandala Publishing, for making it exact. This is a short, just one paragraph. I'm going to read it. There are two classes of intelligent men. The one is intelligent in material activities for sense gratification, and the other is introspective and awake to the cultivation of self-realization. Activities of the introspective sage or thoughtful man are night for persons materially absorbed. Materialistic persons remain asleep in such a night due to their ignorance of self-realization. The introspective sage remains alert in the night of materialistic men. The sage feels transcendental pleasure in the gradual advancement of spiritual culture, whereas the man in materialistic activities, being asleep to self-realization, dreams of varieties of sense pleasure, feeling sometimes happy and sometimes distressed in his sleeping condition. The introspective man is always indifferent to materialistic happiness and distress. He goes on with his self-realization activities undisturbed by material reaction. Okay. And let's read a little bit here about Krishna's qualities from Nectar of Devotion. We are on number 5. He is strong. A person who has extraordinary bodily strength is called Balayan. When Krishna killed Aristasura, some of the gopis said, "My dear friends, just see how Krishna has killed Aristasura." Although he was stronger than a mountain, Krishna plucked him up just like a piece of cotton and threw him away without any difficulty. There is another passage wherein it is said, "Oh, my dear devotees of Lord Krishna, may the left hand of Lord Krishna, which has lifted Govardhan Hill like a ball, save you from all dangers." That's so sweet. Thank you, Krishna. The left hand. Just as one little left pinky. Let's see what comes out of here. Oracle of the Seven Energies. Let's say this quick prayer for you and for me again today. Angels, please intervene in our lives on our behalf for our highest good. Thank you. And give us a helpful message for today. Ooh. Close Encounters. Look at this pretty card. I always like the twinkly lights. Close Encounters is number 10, which is a 1. Key concepts. Vulnerability as a strength. Letting others see your wounds as well as your strengths. Setting healthy boundaries. This is a time of connection that asks for you to be vulnerable and authentic. Let go of any social masks or constructs you use to keep yourself apart from others. Lower your shields and allow yourself to step into a dance of intimacy. When you become close to people, you remind yourself that you are not alone. You're part of a beautiful, meaningful bond. At a deep spiritual level, there are so many lessons offered to you in this closeness. At a social level, intimate relationships help you ignite the spark of life that is the power of affinity. You flourish as a result of offering emotional honesty, a true desire for equality, love, friendship, and laughter. We weren't meant to be alone. Yet sometimes we are wounded and we build walls around ourselves so we don't get hurt again. It's time to be honest about yours and step out from behind that barrier and engage in all of life. This is a beautiful opportunity to allow your vulnerability to be your strength as you choose to live in integrity and without artifice. Even in your work life, this mode of connection allows you to be truly present. When you live this way, everything and everyone thrives. You have no need to defend yourself when you're being truly and utterly you, empowered by your raw openness and willingness to be seen. In this way, your close encounters will not fail you. There is much to celebrate when you stand eye to eye, shoulder to shoulder, sharing your heart. Ooh, that takes bravery. Be brave, people. Be brave in your encounters. It's so much more meaningful if you can be authentic. Right? I'm going to get one more. We're at 17 minutes. You guys, what do you want to hear in these videos? Do you like these oracles? Do you like Bhagavad Gita? Do you like the tarot? What do you want more of? What is your desire? Clear, cancel, and release. Why did I leave this book in here? Your message. You are being guided to clear your life and energy of any negative or challenging people, situations, or events. It's time to release any old ideas, negative thought patterns, or even sarcastic comments you may be using to put yourself down. Angel wisdom wants you to recognize and realize the power of your words, thoughts, and intentions. If you say something, even jokingly, about yourself that might have a negative effect on you, or express something you wish wasn't real, you are being encouraged to be more loving toward yourself. Angels are guiding you to clear, cancel, and release anything you no longer want or need in order to make room for love, positivity, and peace. Whenever you have a negative thought or say something and then wish you hadn't, you have the capacity to remove that idea or energy from your own energy by saying the powerful affirmation, clear, cancel, release. Angels are ready and willing to help you clear anything that could be standing between you and inner peace. When you draw this card, you are also being encouraged to clear any clutter from your life. If there's dust building up or stuff accumulating in your home, office, car, or anywhere else you spend time, Clear it now. When you clear physical space, you clear psychic space. Making these simple changes will clear your energy and open you up to experiencing a sense of clarity and freedom. Thank you. One more thing, just one more thing. I can't help it, I really like these ones. I am open and receptive to love. Life is always trying to love you, but you need to be open to see it. Complete this sentence. I could make it easier for life to love me by... Okay, I hope you all are doing well. May you be happy. May you be peaceful. May you chant Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.